Oh, hey there. I'm Dan from worldofmrgrey, Dan_the_Grey. You may know me from such shows as Debunking Ghost Videos and the Paranormal with Logic, such other titles as Shadow Dude, Bullshit. And today we are going to get to the serious side of the breakdown and analysis videos with the most terrifying, creepy and downright scary clips we have ever seen. It's time to get serious. That is absolutely getting claimed. But anyway. Hey guys, Dan from worldofmrgrey, Dan_the_Grey, and I've been busy in work the last couple of days, so I thought I'd ease myself in with our boy Slapped Ham. The last time we watched Slapped Ham, we found the coolest kitchen ghost video I have ever seen, which people still think it's fake, which obviously, but they keep telling me that's so fake. Tell me about it. But anyway, oh, by the way, I've had a shave. Hair like an orange now. I had one of my moments where I was like, zzz, gone. Regret. But it feels nice. So I thought we'd look at worldwide scary sightings no one can explain. Who are these no one? I am no one. Please go to Slapped Ham's original video, which I have linked down below. Watch that first, like and subscribe, whatever you want to do, and then come back to me and we'll see what we can see. And this isn't a debunking video. Breakdown and analysis. These are the ones where we look for the videos where we think, that's bullshit. That's interesting. That's the kind of video this is. But anyway, I am wound up today. It's weird. We got smoke. We got terrible shadow effects. I don't know what it is. The space shuttle? I don't know.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is
Slapped Ham.
Today we're looking at some mysterious video clips that no one can quite explain. So
I'm ready. I am ready to explain the shiznit out of these videos now. I'm so ready.
That subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content.
Just like these.
Just like this.
Good old Callan. I like Callan. Feet.
In early 2021, TikTok user BV1150
We're already on
began to
TikTok.
suspect that something wasn't quite right around his home. He was hearing strange noises and felt like something was wrong. In March, while trying to get some sleep, a loud banging started emanating from their closet. They grabbed their phone to document the noise. Take a look.
Hey, get up. Get up. Get up. Fuck you.
Original TikTok content right here, by the way. I have never seen this at least 500 times yet.
They searched the cupboard, but there's nothing there.
What? What?
That made you more. I'm getting in this room. I can't sleep in here.
Another clip shows something a little more visceral. Again, the uploader felt like something was off, so they grabbed their phone and began filming. Take a look at what they captured.
Guys, I think this might be the last time.
At
What
first, it can be hard
is
to
this
see,
bullshit?
but slow it down
I am
and
seeing
brighten
right
the
now.
image.
Hang on, I've seen that. That's the SCP dude. What's his name? What's his name? That's what that is. Am I right? So, there's the first one solved. I'm going to say that's solved. It's the SCP dude.
Viewers were terrified by this encounter, with most comments checking in to see if the uploader was okay.
Is the
Some
uploader
thought
okay?
they-
What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? BV something? I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered.
Viewers were terrified by this encounter, with most comments checking in to see if the uploader was okay. Some thought they could hear a small child whispering in the background. Others felt the presence was demonic in nature.
Now, do you know what, right? Now, obviously, I'm not going to even bother with that one, but obviously, right? But I'm wondering now, if the original TikToker uploader guy, I'm not on TikTok, so I can't check. I'm wondering, did he just do it as a... Well, obviously he done it as a joke. What am I talking about? Is he just putting a, haha, shadow dude lol? And then once again, because we know this happens now. We know this happens. But some of these top 5 channels will take a clip, completely out of context, upload it as unexplained creepiness. But maybe the TikToker was genuinely just having a laugh. The TikToker would have to be the dumbest person in the world to try and think, this is going to convince the masses. But anyway.
Dark Ghost Paranormal is a famous paranormal investigation YouTube channel.
Slaptime Callan, I should say, got a lot of shit in a previous video, the one where the kitchen ghost, the infamous kitchen ghost was involved, for simply including Dark Ghost Paranormal. Because everyone knows. Is it Dennis? Derek? I always forget. I know he's like mates with Tim Morosoff and he used to have a channel, but everyone knows that Dark Ghost has a disclaimer at the beginning of his video saying it's not real, it's just entertainment. The title that says Worldwide Scary Sightings No One Can Explain is a bit misleading, Callan, if you ask me. Because everyone can explain this one. I wonder if you got shit in the comments for this. I can't see him this time. But last time, in the previous video, about 3 videos ago, Callan got a lot of shit for including Dark Ghost Paranormal. So I'm surprised to see her again, to be honest with you. But even though I'm still going to watch the clip. I'm curious.
Based in Russia. They often travel to eerie abandoned properties that more often than not present some very bizarre and inexplicable activity. In this clip, they investigate
never
a
inexplicable.
rural abandoned occupants.
No, I had a theory. By the way, for those new here, I stop and talk a lot, so if you don't like it, you're in the wrong place. But I have a theory, which I mentioned in a previous video, that Dark Ghost and Tim Morosoff bought the house, or a couple of houses, because they're making some of that dollar sweet YouTube money now. So my little theory is they bought maybe 2 houses, who knows, and they both make their videos there and just redress them, change things around, because I've seen like wardrobes that look identical to other houses they've been into, furniture, clothing, it all looks identical, just moved around. Or, no, I don't know, and this isn't me going against Russia, because I just don't know. Are there just a lot of abandoned buildings in Russia which look exactly the bloody same? I don't know. If there's any Russians here, let me know, because I genuinely don't know, and it interests me. But anyway.
The uploader explores the deserted village.
That's pretty cool, mind. I used to do urban exploring. I would love to go to that place. If I found like an entire village abandoned, that'd be like a party to me. I'd love it.
Реально мертвая деревня.
Are we going to see a phantom accordion again?
Такое ощущение, будто бы я попал в прошлое.
See, I know that somewhere in the background there, Tim
Early on,
Morosoff
comes
is just
across an
waiting.
old-fashioned windmill, a relic that suggests that people haven't lived here for a very long time.
Right, I know nothing about windmills, so it's an abandoned village. Dennis, I think his name is Dennis, just turned up and the windmill's going. Do windmills just mill? Do they just go because it's windy? I don't know. Or do they just, or when they're like decommissioned, do they put like a corkscrew in them so they can't turn or something? I don't know. I don't know nothing enough about windmills. Or is that supposed to be like a ghostly windmill. I don't bloody know. What do I know? I mean, as far as elaborate hoax goes, making the windmill wind or mill, whatever the hell you want to call it. Now that's elaborate. My theory is that Tim is just outside pulling the windmill. He's outside. Is it fast enough yet? I'm digressing so much, it's ridiculous. I'm in a weird mood today.
While exploring the area, something eerie can be heard in the distance.
Nice little reverb on that screen there. No. Once again, I'm stopping. Now, bear in mind, right? So I'm watching this clip. Everyone here knows about the disclaimers. I'm not giving Dennis and Dark Ghost Paranormal any shit whatsoever. None of the shade is towards him because they are totally upfront about their bullshitness. So I'm not giving Dark Ghost or even Tim Morosoff any shit because they are upfront of what they do. Just thought I'd clarify that.
To thoroughly investigate the town, the uploader places several cameras around the property.
Oh, right, this is the clip I saw at the beginning, and I must admit, the clip I saw was a really bad FX of a shadow dude, I must say.
About halfway through the video, one of the cameras captures something chilling. Watch.
I expect better from Dark Ghost, I must say. I do expect better, because that's one of the easiest things you can ever do, which I'm going to do on the fly. So this is how you make that very simple shadow dude effect, which I'm unimpressed, Dennis. I expect better from you because I've seen the very good stuff from you. But, so we make a layer. This is our transparent layer, because we have the background right there. We choose our brush. I'm going to go for a nice... I'm already on a soft round look. There you go. We're going to just draw a happy little shadow dude. Like that. Give him a bit of a, shape. There's the head. His happy little hands. Maybe give him some nubs for legs. Here's a shadow dude. Nice and simple. We just save that out. I'm going to call this friendly little shadow dude. For all you happy people out there. Load up the software. And we're going to call this another friendly shadow dude. So we have our project. Okay. So to do this, I just need to go like that. And we're going to see a shadow dude appear. And there you have it. A very simple and crude effect, I know, but that's what I'm seeing here. That's exactly what that shadow is. It's a simple PNG or a PSD file, whatever you want to do, and it's just with a transparent layer. Admittedly, I did mine in about 2 minutes flat. You could take a bit more time to make it a bit more smooth in the the transition and the movement, but it's the same principle. So anyway, I tell you what, right now, I am gonna skip this. Okay, I know people get annoyed when I skip stuff, and I stopped skipping stuff for a while. I haven't skipped stuff for a while, but Dark Ghost I see so many times now on so many top 5 channels. I'm just repeating myself about the disclaimer stuff, so I'm just going to skip. If anyone's annoyed about that, tough shit. I apologize, but I am skipping this one for the reasons you should know by now. Anyway.
This next clip was uploaded to the YouTube channel Nothing Inside.
It's
some CCTV footage captured in an elderly home. It appears the cameras have caught something rather odd. Take a look. As you can see, a transparent shape lifts up from the chair and passes to the right of screen. Seconds later, it returns, then disappears completely.
I'm going to say spider's web, or cobweb, or spider. It's one of those. It's a bug.
Here's the image again, but brightened up.
Basically, what's happening there, and I wish I could explain this easier, but when you got a camera, like a CCTV camera, the depth of field is very small. Depth of field, I've explained this before, I'm going to explain it again. This is a simple explanation of depth of field, okay? See, that's the camera. This is a CCTV, it's not a CCTV camera, but pretend that's a CCTV camera. Now, DSLRs, you can adjust the depth of field. You can have, the depth of field is, that's the camera, that's the focal point. The depth of field is the space in between, okay? So obviously, if you have a camera focused on that point, right? Anything in front of that focal point will be blurry. Anything behind that focal point, if it's got a small depth of field, will be blurry. That's what a depth of field is. And like I said, DSLRs have very good depth of field. You can adjust it the way you want. High quality cameras have them. Low quality cameras don't. They're usually a fixed depth of field. Like this camera, for example. This one now, it's a Logitech C920. It's a good webcam. I've had it for a number of years. It does the job. But this has very small depth of field. If I was to change it, I'm not going to now because it'll mess all my settings up. But if I was to change that, the focal point is about here. Behind me, things look not so much in focus, okay? So that's the depth of field stops here. Low quality CCTV cameras, they probably have a depth of field of about, I'm going to say that far, at the guess. Maybe a bit further, maybe about, say, 2 feet, I don't know. That's a total guess, but my point is they have a very small depth of field. So if the focal point of that CCTV was on animal, right there, if that was the CCTV camera, and the focal point was on animal, anything there would be a blurry mess. But my point being, if it was like a spider there, right in front of the lens, or a cobweb, or a spider's web, or anything, because the focal point is on animal, it will look like a ethereal mist. That's the way these cameras work. Can I prove that's exactly what that is? 100% no, I can't. But thinking with your logical brain and how cameras, when you realize how cameras work with depth of field and the focal points, it's an easy explanation. So I'm going to move on.
This next snippet of security footage was uploaded by Paseo Infinito. It shows the inside of a warehouse.
I can't even tell
as
what
two
I'm looking at.
workers go about their day. But as you're about to see, one of these workers becomes the brunt of something unusual. Take a look.
Oh God.
A giant piece of circular wood suddenly flies towards the man. Luckily, the man wasn't injured, but I'm sure he was left shaken by the strange encounter.
It actually looks like wind caught it, so I don't
this
know.
enormous piece of
I
wood
don't know.
to suddenly move like that. Some viewers suggested a sudden gust of wind.
That's what I
However,
would
this
say.
footage takes place inside a warehouse.
Doesn't
with
mean you
wood
can't have
blowing
wind.
out. Others thought
If those big shutter doors are open in a factory, we've all worked in factories at some point in our lives. If those massive bloody shutter doors are open and it's windy outside, a little gust of wind can travel its way through the factory and blow shit over. I'm not saying that's what it is, but that, again, would be my explanation. There's nothing more I can say about that, really. It's like a 5-second clip of someone filming a CCTV, which is always a bad idea, because the quality degrades massively when you do that. And it looks like it's naturally moving
it might just
from a
be a
gust of wind.
prank, which could be true.
It could be a
but
prank
it just
as
seems
well,
a little
but-
bit too harsh to launch an object that large and heavy at an unsuspecting colleague. So that leaves the paranormal theories. A bunch of viewers
No, it doesn't.
thought it had to be an angry poltergeist.
Oh my God, destination.
So and that leaves the paranormal theories. A bunch of viewers thought it had to be an angry
That probably
poltergeist.
clobbered him quite good at it. It's also probably a heavy tabletop as well, so if it was wind, it'd have to be a hell of a gust of wind. I'm just going to put that out there. But like Callan said, it could also be a prank being played on him with someone there just pulling it with something. I don't know. You can't see anything of detail because of such a low quality camera, so moving on.
Bizarre piece of footage aired to millions of people around
Shaq
the world
checks
on
out.
live TV. On a segment of Inside the NBA, we see
I
basketball
can
legend
see it
Shaquille
already.
O'Neal behaving strangely. Watch.
Two-time champion of the All-Star Weekend player talent show.
You are talented. I give you a little credit on that. A lot of credit. You can.
As you can see, the program returns from commercials when it seems Shaq has paused.
That's a glitch in the Matrix if I ever saw
Champion
one.
of the All-Star Weekend.
He doesn't move. He doesn't blink. It barely looks like he's breathing.
A little credit on that. A lot of credit. You can very.
This goes on for several minutes as the rest of the team banters among themselves.
As a matter of fact, you both have experience.
People said Shaq was everything from a malfunctioning clone to an alien, a robot, and even a lizard man receiving a transmission from HQ. The Freemasons were even implicated by one comment who thought a
frickin'
grand
Freemasons!
conspiracy was unfolding before our
Damn
very
you,
eyes.
Freemasons!
Of course, a lot of people were genuinely worried that Shaq may have experienced a micro stroke or some kind of seizure.
New York.
Hey, yo, let
He's
me-
farting about. That's all it was. Don't worry about it. Shaquille O'Neal is known for messing about on live TV. Watch plenty of his interviews. He's a bit of a joker. That's all I'm going to say about that one. It's not a TV glitch. It's definitely not the lizard people contacting HQ. But anyway.
A hunter in southwestern British Columbia captured something truly bizarre on his trail cam. The footage was uploaded to their YouTube channel, The Facts by HowToHunt.com. The hunter, Steve, explains that this particular area deep in the BC wilderness is known for strange events and mysterious sightings. He says
Bigfoot.
he often feels an inexplicable pressure surround him when approaching certain areas. Footprints of unknown animals have been discovered.
It's gonna be
and
Bigfoot,
large
isn't it?
figures have been spotted by various
I
hunters
think it's gonna
moving
be
through the
Bigfoot.
woods. Now take a look at what the trail cam captured.
What are we looking at? What am I looking at?
As you can see, there's a trail of shining lights,
Oh, right.
almost like eyes glowing in the darkness. Whatever they are,
What are
there's
those
a
firebug
procession of
things
them,
called?
all in a row.
Like the problem with this, it's at night. Obviously, the guy filming it wasn't there at the time, so it could be campers, could be people with flashlights, torches, whatever. There are so many things you could point at before bloody what they call will-o'-the-wisp or whatever. You know, there's a lot of things you could explain with that. Like I said, people in the background with torches, and you know, I don't know. It's so much things you could say. I don't know. Again, there's not enough to go on. It's a simple, like, 5-second clip with some lights in the background.
The hunter notes that where this footage was captured, there's a steep slope just behind the tree in the foreground. Here's a daytime shot of the hunter standing next to the tree for reference.
Right. What I can't see, you can't see because my big fat is in the way. Right. Bloody hell. That there is his reference, okay, of that same tree which is there. Now, obviously, when this photo's taken to you, he's at ground level. Ground level of the tree, I should say. That, the camera, whatever that is I'm going to say it's at least 10 foot in the air. It's probably attached to another tree because these hunt cameras, they never usually, I mean, sometimes they are low to the ground, but they're usually high up in the air. And that looks like he does say it's a slope. So if that camera is high up in the air, at least 10 to 15 feet, strapped around the tree, looking at that tree, you're going to see down the slope at an angle. And this is the same thing I said with the Gettysburg stuff, the ghost stuff on Gettysburg, is that it's looking down an angle. So you're going to see lights above the how can I say it? Above the horizon, not the horizon, the focal point. We're back at focal points again. So you're gonna see, you know, if you're looking downhill, but people are not directly at the bottom of that hill. They're just further along the flat at the bottom of the hill. Obviously, at night, those lights, if they're like, say, I don't know, say 20 feet away from the bottom of the hill, the lights to a camera are going to look like they're above the trees. Or not above the trees, but higher up in the trees because of the slope and the angle the camera's looking at. That's my bloody explanation. It ain't ghost lights. But anyway,
In North
we're on
America,
to the number one now.
Twitter user Conspiration ESP shared this UFO sighting in November of 2021, and it's been puzzling viewers ever since. The clip, which was captured in an unknown part of North America, shows a bizarre object hovering in the blue sky.
See it? Look. Yeah.
It's a balloon. Right.
It's a long
It looks like a balloon to me. I'm just going to dismiss that one. Blatantly just dismiss that one because things like that are normally just balloons which have escaped little kids. I was going to say, oh, it could be a shuttle, a SpaceX thing, but it's not. It's going sideways. It's probably a balloon caught in the contrails, not the contrails, what are they called? Wind streams things in the sky. You know what I mean. But anyway, so that was Slapped Ham. I had a really good time with that one. I talked a lot in this one. And the title saying worldwide scary sightings no one can explain. I think we explained 95% of them. I think the other ones were just anything. It could have been anything. But I think the rest of them, I think we explained them. I think so. Let me know in the comments down below what you think the ones which you think I didn't explain. What do you think they are? So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do these quite often. And I'm hopefully going to have some other videos coming up in the next couple of days. Because it's the weekend. Even though I'm working tomorrow. And this is Saturday. It's really annoying. Right. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.